Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. An Odyssey station. This is The Mighty Rock. Starring BJ and Migs. Mornings.
Because, hey, at least once a day, you should experience a BJ.
You know, I'm ready for my BJ.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle, an Odyssey station. And radio.com, that's gone. It's now Odyssey. You probably notice it on your phone. You're like, hey, wait a minute, what the heck's this orange logo? It's Odyssey.
Deucesradio.com.
So now, if you never had the radio.com app, you've got to get the Odyssey app, because that's where you're going to get all the audio that matters to you, man. I mean, first of all, if you love us, well, listen to us on the Odyssey app, because you can. Everything on KISW, what the heck, man. Plus, you're loving music, you're loving the news, the sports, all those podcasts that move you. Odyssey's got them, man. AUDACY, that's Odyssey, available at all of your app store places. That's Odyssey, AUDACY.
Let's play Beat Migs.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, and it's Tuesday, so let's turn down for tequila.
Or as one texter says, the 3 T's, Tecate, tequila, and tacos.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Okay.
There's a combo.
Well, I think we got to add a fourth. Tamales.
Yes. Oh, I love tamales. They're so good.
A fifth, tortas.
Ooh, yes. A sixth, taquitos.
Yes. Okay, we're getting crazy here now.
And tinga.
What's that?
Tinga?
It's like a Chipotle chicken.
Ooh.
7 T's now.
There's a lot of T's right there. All right, let's get to our contestant. Not a T. We've got Andrew in Tacoma.
Oh.
Andrew, are you there?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on? All right, Steve, get out of here. Yeah! For those playing at home, Andrew will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Andrew, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
What type of salad was invented by the owner of the Hollywood eatery, the Brown Derby?
The wedge salad.
No.
Caesar salad.
No.
Cobb salad.
Yes. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe starred in the 2016 film The Nice What?
Guys.
Yes. Which 2 oceans does the Panama Canal ultimately connect?
Atlantic and Pacific.
Yes. Zach Braff played JD on what medical comedy drama TV show?
Scrubs.
Yes. What board games tokens include a rope, a lead pipe, and a candlestick?
Clue.
Yes. In the movie The Karate Kid, what was the name of Daniel's master?
Mr. Miyagi.
Yes. Horatio is the first name of what breakfast cereal mascot?
Frosted Flakes.
No.
Kit.
No.
Honey Smack.
No. What year of the 60s was Paul Rudd born?
65.
No.
66.
No.
67.
No. What brand of whiskey is made in Lynchburg, Tennessee?
Jack Daniels.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, correct. Danny was very happy about that question.
I was.
All right, there you go. Okay, well, I might have a bone to pick with you, but we'll wait for Steve. We'll wait for Steve. Steve usually comes in and gets these answers right, and then I go, all right, never mind.
Oh,
yeah. So I'll wait and see.
already picking bones with me over here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna. You know what? I've decided I'm gonna wait to see how Steve does.
Oh, see if he gets it right, and then maybe you won't yell at me.
Exactly.
Oh, all right.
Oh, pressure's on then.
Yeah, please get it
Okay.
right, Steve. Are you ready?
All right.
What type of salad was invented by the owner of the Hollywood eatery, the Brown Derby?
Cobb.
Yes. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe starred in the 2016 film The Nice What?
Guys.
Yes. What two oceans does the Panama Canal ultimately connect?
The Pacific and the Atlantic?
Yes. Zach Braff played JD on what medical comedy
Scrubs.
drama TV show?
No
Yes.
scrubs.
What board game tokens include a rope, a lead pipe, and a candlestick?
Monopoly.
No.
Clue.
Yes. In the movie The Karate Kid, what is the name of Daniel's master?
Oh, Mr. Miyagi.
Yes.
Wax on.
Horatio is the first name of what breakfast cereal mascot?
Captain Crunch.
Yes. What year of the 60s was Paul Rudd born?
69.
Yes.
Nice.
What brand of whiskey is made in Lynchburg, Tennessee?
Jack Daniels.
Yes. Who was Chris Tucker's co-star in the Rush Hour movie?
Jackie Chan.
Yes. And Steve, you get a perfect 10 and you win.
Oh, sorry, Andrew.
It's all right.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. Because
That's gotta win.
Because Steve is.
Oh, it feels good.
That's a good win, buddy. Gotta give it to you.
You set the pace when you got the first one done.
That was a lucky one. What was that
ratio for Captain Crunch? I don't know if I'll ever remember that because I feel like it's been asked before and I still couldn't figure it out.
I may have or may not have asked it before, but I
Pretty sure you have, yeah.
figured Steve wouldn't have gotten that one. I figured it was just going to be a tough one that no one would really get.
Yes.
God,
What was the
I tell
first
you,
question I got right? You're right, because that set the tone.
The Cobb salad.
Yes. I was going to go Caesar, and I said Cobb, and
Look at you.
Very
Look at
surprised
you.
with yourself.
I was.
Well, congrats on your perfect 10.
Thank you.
Good job, Stevie. There's a cool chat on Reddit going on where somebody asked this question. If brands use brutally honest slogans, what would they be? And it is so true. Sometimes, we'll just see things and we'll go, yeah, you know what? That really shouldn't be your slogan. Your slogan should be, and usually it's not positive.
Right. Okay.
So, they came up with one for Hot Pockets. And I love this one. Every bite is a different temperature. Yeah, it's true.
Truth. That could even be, was it the pizza pockets? They should just be like, it's going to burn the roof of your mouth off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it is, Altoids. I like this one because I guess in a way this is really true. They say Altoids. They come with a free box you'll put junk in.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that could be Altoids. Store your drugs in here.
Well, I guess it does depend on what your life is like. Yes.
Because I feel like everyone when I was in my 20s, anyone was like, oh, I look like I got my weed in here. I got this in here. I got that in there. Like that, the Altoids was like the carrying case. Because I think in your head, you're like, oh, masks the smell because it still smells like an Altoid.
Which is funny because I feel like when I was in my teens or like iPhones were becoming a thing, and my ex and all his friends all had iPhone boxes for their drugs. So I think it's like the next step.
Oh, that's funny.
Because it does seal pretty well.
It's a little bit bigger, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like with Crown Royal, too. Crown Royal will give you a bag for your weed.
Or for your dice, if you're a nerd.
That, too, yeah.
Oh, no doubt about it. We love those Crown Royal bags.
What was that one? Do you remember there was like that sour, it was like a sour breath mint candy. I don't remember what they were. Oh, man. They were like all the rage. They came like a circular tin. And that tin was also used.
Yes.
No, not like the icebreaker sours now, but they were like, it was probably in the 90s.
I know what you're talking about,
early
Steve, but I can't think of the
2000s.
name of them. Yes.
They were like these balls. And and if it was too hot, the weather, they would almost like melt together.
Yes. Oh, what the hell was their name?
They were lemon drops or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, those were good. Until, like you said, they melted together into a giant brick drop.
Now, it's going to kill me now because I know it's not the icebreakers because that's the only one that's coming up.
Yeah, I know. Steve's right. I can't.
Sounds or something?
Did they
got
have like
wrecked by
little
hours?
bumps on them?
What's that?
Did they have little bumps on them, almost like a raspberry would?
I don't know. They got wrecked by Altoids, though. They used to be the thing.
And those would wreck the roof of your mouth because I would always just aggressively suck them.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to bother me forever.
Yeah. I like this one for IKEA. Come for the meatballs. Stay because you can't find your way out. Oh, yeah. Oh, and they're right about that. You got to go to IKEA for the meatballs. If you're not getting the meatballs at IKEA, it's like you're really not visiting IKEA.
Vicky did find one that is. These were also popular. The Altoid sour ones. They were like the little balls as well, but it wasn't those. I can't remember. They were bigger balls that you sucked on.
Pardon me. This one here for YouTube, where the world watches ads now.
Dude, I feel that way all the time. I'm like,
man,
I just want to watch this minute-long video, and it's a 20-second ad.
I am so happy that I don't know how happy I am because I have YouTube Premium, so I never see those.
Yeah.
I never see an ad
same.
again, and I didn't realize that probably is the best reason to get YouTube Premium, just so you don't have to watch all the ads.
Well, because the WWE Network just transferred over to Peacock, and so I have Peacock through Xfinity. But I have Peacock, like the premium, not the premium plus. So I went to watch the WWE Network, and it's like all these commercials are in there. I'm like trying to fast forward to watch this Randy Orton interview. And I finally just screw it, an extra $5 a month. I can get in the premium plus.
Nice. Of course you are.
Just so I don't have to deal with the commercials.
That wrestling still gets money out of you.
Oh, always.
It is time for Listeners on the Loose. This is where you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We got your calls. We got your texts at 917 on the Rock.
Hey, you got something to say? They're wild, rapid, and on the loose. This is Listeners on the Loose.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by Whole Foods. Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. Whatever it is you want to talk about, we're here for you, man. And just remember, though, you got to follow one of Steve's rules.
It's a simple rule, BJ. That's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, you will be gone, and we'll have to say goodbye to you.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Some people are talking about some of the stuff that earlier we were talking about reading diaries, if it was a good idea or not, if you had the access to be able to read somebody in your life's diary. And someone said, I went through my ex's diary, and she had all the people that she slept with, and also the sizes of all their units and kissing abilities compared.
Oh,
that
you know
sounds
what?
like a fascinating read.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? She, I like it. She's organized.
How many pages do you think?
Depends how descriptive she is with these things.
Some are probably short, some are probably long.
It's true. Do you think there's like a section of the diary that you just put that information statistically, or is it like you just have to you have to surf through the entire diary to be able to find information about the dongs and the kissing ability?
That is a good question. Like, she might have saved the back. Like, I know when I used to take notes, they tell you save the back pages for all your statistics.
Yeah.
So maybe she would just list everybody on the back page and go, oh, there's Jimmy. Yeah, and then you got the long list and the short list, like Danny said.
All right, now what if you're not with this person anymore, but you're listening to the show and you're like, I know exactly who that is, and you know that you're in the book. Would you want to know where you rated?
Well,
Danny's nodding yes.
I would want to know for sure.
I think you kind of, if you know averages and you know what life is like, you kind of know where you're rated. But then again, it would be nice to know if you were like the best of the best.
Right. Like, how was I in the sea of men that you've been with? Like,
Yeah.
where did I rate?
Yeah.
I kind of
Or,
would want to know, too, I think.
How disappointing would it be, though, if you think you're toting around some action and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, no, I'm not. She was able to go a lot deeper in that pool.
Humbling. I would be like, all right, I got it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just be like, all right, I guess I'm not
Time
as...
to get back to the gym. We got to start putting on some more weight on the bench.
Yeah, really? Oh, yeah? You can do something about that at the gym? I would join that gym.
Yeah, the pull-up bars. You hang from that. Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. The gym really should advertise that straight away. I even would get me to go.
Well, when you go in there, just say, can I hear about the gym after dark plans? And then
the gym after dark.
I was even just thinking about the kissing part, though. Like, not even about like the part down the pants and stuff, but like, how would you rate amongst the other people that they've kissed.
Oh, unfortunately, my wife took me to kissing school, so I knew I was not good.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Danny doesn't know this story?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, dude, he went to kissing school and it was in the paper.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that's when I went to war with the papers because we were at a kissing school and it's a pretty private situation where this teacher is going to teach you how to kiss, and my wife was like, "We should go to this," and I'm like, "Well, I don't have any complaints about you, so apparently you must think I need to go to this. Okay, fine."
And what was this, about 15 or so years ago? Maybe longer?
It was. Yeah. And I was relatively new in town, and I thought, okay, I when the paper was there, I was like, whoa, but nobody would agree to get their picture taken. All the folks said, "You're not going to take my picture and let everybody know I don't know how to kiss." So I said, "Look, I'll do it, but look, I host a radio show," and I told them my name. "Please mention the station if you will, then I'd be glad to let you take my picture for your story." And they did not. They didn't even mention anything about the radio, and that's when I said, "You know what? You guys can kiss something else."
They did put your radio name in the article, because I'm looking at it right now, and it says, "Kathy and BJ Shea have been married 18 years. Attending the workshop was Kathy's idea, but BJ went along with it. While he was somewhat skeptical, he said he supports his wife and, quote, benefits wholly from her interest."
But Steve, nobody knew who I was back then, so I really needed them to mention the radio station.
That's a good point.
Yeah, nobody knew who the hell BJ Shea was, so it was a beating. I was not happy. And do you have the timeline on it? Was it over 15 years ago?
Let's see. This article, 2003.
Yeah, you're about right. Whoa. Yeah,
July of 2000. I'm trying to see if there's pictures, but I'm not seeing any pictures.
I was right. My mug was right in the front of that picture.
Yeah, on this archived Seattle Times story, I'm not finding a picture. It just has the text.
Yeah.
Which is too bad, because lip service, kissing school teaches the art of the sublime smooch.
Yeah. Well, there I was.
So did it work?
My wife now lives in California, so yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going with that story.
It's the woman in Vashon Island. That's the one that was that started this kissing school. I wonder if that school even is going on right now.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Everyone's trying to find their way to do something. So I wonder if she moved on to other schools, if you know what I mean.
It's virtual now, though, because of COVID.
She's probably retired now. She's 54 back in 2003.
Yeah. Oh, she was? Oh, yeah, she's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show.
Now, we were also talking about urinating on electric fences.
Oh, yeah.
Today.
It's just been a great day today.
It has been. Somebody says, my grandma used to wrap bacon around the electric fence, protecting the honeybees from the black bears.
She used to wrap... Oh.
So the bears would try and eat the bacon and get zapped?
Yeah.
Huh.
And they would just probably stay away from the whole joint, is what what she's hoping.
Wow, yeah. Apparently it's called baiting your fence. And yeah, it's effective against bears because bears don't care about the electric fence. They'll just walk through it.
How many hours do you have to put into it to become a master at baiting your own fence?
Well, I mean, it's 10,000 hours there?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but you do it with peanut butter, bacon grease, or just bacon.
And so they'll walk through the fence because they don't care about the initial shock. But for some reason, when they try to get the peanut butter, they're getting shocked to hell. And they're just like, I'm not going near here anymore. Is that the idea?
Sure.
Okay, good.
Good
All
answer.
Right. Yeah. Thank you for that. Because if they walk through the electric fence, it's like, wow, even the fence doesn't bother bears unless you can just get them to grab onto it for a long period of time.
It's because they're going to go for the food, and it shocks a more sensitive area like the nose or the mouth area.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Well, I got to remember that when I'm, fighting bears in the wilderness.
when you're baiting with bears?
Yeah. I'm baiting.
So it said, I touched an electric fence by accident. There were no signs to tell me that it was live. My heart was pounding for the next 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
It's like
that'll happen to
bang.
you.
Yeah, right.
Another person said, I had a friend who was petting a horse on the opposite side of an electric fence. He touched the fence with his tricep, which then shocked the horse, which jumped and ran away. We thought he got kicked by a horse for a couple of seconds, LOL. So he just got zapped and went flying.
Oh, man, that electric fence nonsense. Yep. I don't need it. I don't need it in my life. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Listeners on the loose.
Ooh, this is a hot take. King Kong versus Godzilla? Trash. Drug out. Overhyped. Hardly any action.
Well, again, only 25% of the movie probably does have action. I think that, so hardly any action. If 3/4 of the movie doesn't have any, I can see their point. The action was great, and maybe better if you see it on the big screen, no doubt about it. But I've heard more and more people just for some reason not digging this movie, even though it's still, is it still getting 80% of Rotten Tomatoes, or has that diminished a bit now since time has gone by?
75%.
Ooh.
Oh, it's going down.
The tomato meter, and 93% on audience. So it's gone up on audience.
One of our listeners, she tweeted me, and she was just like, she said, first of all, gorillas are vegetarians, and so they show Kong eating fish. She was just so pissed off at all the plot holes.
The freaking gorilla is fighting a giant lizard that breathes fire, and we're questioning the believability of the story?
By the way, this giant gorilla, which doesn't exist, comes from the Hollow Earth, which also doesn't exist.
Why are we questioning plot holes
it's so stupid.
to fantasy films?
Well, I can't comment because I have questioned plot holes before, so I would be a giant hypocrite if I all of a sudden criticize somebody for questioning plot holes.
Come to the dark side. It's fun when you're a hypocrite.
Yeah, I know. You're a hypocrite. And, and Rev, we've all done it when we've questioned plot holes. And, but I'm with you. I definitely just, I don't care enough about the franchise to even care about the plot. I know there's going to be no plot. I know it's just like, hey, we got to try to figure this out. And then here's two monsters fighting.
And this just in the zoo, some specimens are known to eat meat, so they just don't really do it out in nature, so it is kind of in their DNA to want to eat meat.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So Vicky she's filled in that plot hole.
Tell your friend to go meet up with a gorilla, slather himself up with butter, and just throw themselves at the gorilla and see what happens. And if it doesn't eat her, then cool. The gorilla's vegan.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is, I think better. You might just not want to watch the movie instead of having to go through all that. That might be.
Yeah,
that might be
either
the better
one.
solution.
Oh, yeah, one or the other, sure.
Yeah, you could probably just move on, but okay, I'll try that. You pick the topic. You guide the show. It's Listeners on the Loose. 206-421-ROCK. You can text us at 77999. Or if you call us and more of your texts at 933 on the Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
We got one of life's biggest questions from a texter right now. Would you rather have a vending machine stocked all the time with your favorite snack foods, or a chilled vending machine full of your favorite beverages?
Ooh.
Oh, snack foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the snack foods.
That's a great would you rather, by the way. Very easy, and nobody got hurt.
Yeah, and no dongs were harmed in the conversation.
Whoa.
Well, from yesterday's conversation, we had a weird one that involved. Never mind.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
I was going to say I'd rather have the chilled beverages.
What kind of beverages? Are you alcoholic, or are you just going with anything?
Well, anything. I realize when I go to the grocery store, 50% of my cart is just beverages.
Oh, see, I'm pretty basic. I don't really have like a ton of different beverages that I want to drink. But all the snacks.
See, I drink a lot of water. So at that point, there's not much else that I'd have. I maybe have some Red Bull, and then it would just be beer. And at that point, now, if I'm going to expand my gut, I'd rather have, like, snacks.
Now, could we include milkshakes into the chilled beverages? Because then I might have to change my opinion.
Ooh. Is that a beverage? Is that a dessert? I don't know what to call a milkshake.
If I go to Dick's and get a deluxe 2 orders of fries and a strawberry shake, the shake is being used as my beverage.
Yeah.
But if you go to Dairy Queen, that Blizzard is your dessert.
A Blizzard's not a shake, man. What kind of crazy question?
Yeah,
I mean, they have shakes
not.
at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I put it in the similar category. At that point,
one you eat with a spoon, the other you drink with a straw. They're totally different things.
I know they're totally different, but I'm close enough with the shake that I feel like I don't drink a shake to go with my meal. I have the shake as a dessert part of my meal.
I think it definitely counts as a beverage if it can be swallowed in a liquid state.
Yeah.
So a milkshake that's too thick wouldn't just be a dessert.
Oh, well, Jack in the Box milkshakes, man, those are.
Yeah.
I mean, you really have to, work on it.
It's
Yeah, you do.
THICC thick.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like your cheeks are going inside of your mouth.
Oh, so you guys just count the shake as the drink as opposed to getting also a drink as well.
Most people do, yeah, because it's the upcharge, yeah.
Yeah, because like at Burger King in the past, it'd be like, would you like a shake for an extra $1? And that replaces your Pepsi or soda or Coca-Cola product.
Yeah, see, I think I like the dessert. But all right, if you can if you're gonna have shakes in your vending machine, I'm not gonna say no.
Plus, then BJ, you could still have a dessert after you have your shake because your shake was just your drink.
Yes.
Don't even worry about the calories.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to tell yourself.
I think I used to use that when I was about 350 pounds.
Yeah, see, it worked.
Oh, those excuses are fantastic.
Oh yeah, right.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Listeners on the loose.
Going back to getting shocked by random things, someone said as a kid, I swatted at an electric fence. Nothing happened. So I figured it must be off. So I grabbed it. It was on, and it sent the jolt through every joint in my body.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't like. I don't want to hear these stories because I've been shocked a few times in my life, and it's a beating.
Someone want to say, hey, Migs, I totally understand your feelings about Kurt Cobain because we talked about that earlier, how yesterday was his the 27th anniversary of his passing. He said his death was tragic. For me, though, the death of Michael Jackson affected me like that. Because I said Cobain's probably like the one that rattled me. That and in Cornell. Different times in my life, obviously. One being in college, the other one working here, being way more of an adult. But they both kind of hit me at its core.
Yeah, and I feel like, what we know today about mental health, it's even more tragic to me to think, man, the more and more that we can talk about mental health, perhaps folks like those guys could actually have seen another avenue. That would be so wonderful to know that there'll be a time in this world where folks could be going through what they went through and see another avenue. That would be great.
Oh, someone has some information about milkshakes. There's
yes.
There's a milkshake gas station over here in Kitsap County. They have vending machines in the gas station. You can choose the thickness of your shake.
Whoa.
Where the hell
There's
is
a vending machine, a milkshake vending machine? I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing.
And you can choose if you wanted liquidy or thick.
Ooh. Of course, I'd have to try a few just to see which one I like and what the proper combo is, the right buttons to push. This will take some time.
I feel like I've seen this before at a gas station. It looks like you get a plastic container and you just kind of fill it up.
This is amazing.
Flavors.
And I've never,
For real.
We've never seen this before except Vicky.
It's called For Real, F''REAL.
Wow. I have not, and this is at a gas station. Man, they should have this everywhere.
I gotta find this, man.
Yeah,
see, now they should have this in a mall. Well, malls have restaurants, so they don't want the competition. Okay.
Yeah, I guess you pick your cup, you peel off the lid, and then you just place it in the holder.
Okay.
It just shakes it up, I guess.
What kind of flavors are they rocking over there?
Let's see.
There's
the vanillas.
Chips Ahoy, cookies and cream, or milk and cookies.
Whoa, they got everything.
And
Vanilla Bliss. They got chocolate chill, cake batter.
Ooh.
Cool mint chip and PB cup made with Reese's.
There we
go.
There you go.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, so it says For Real.
And is it good? I mean, how does it compare to like the shakes that we love? Does anybody have any sort of review on that?
Someone says their daughter gets them all the time. That's a good sign.
Ooh,
that is a good sign.
They're in Tacoma. I'm going to check these out. Something close to my house.
Oh, boy.
This is going to work well for me.
This is definitely, if I was rich, I would get one. Purchases. I would totally get one of these machines.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know me. I would get the Freestyle Coke, the Coke machine. That's what I would get.
I put it like above the treadmill, and so as you're running, you just squirt your mouth with the milkshake. Kill two birds with one stone.
I feel like that's not killing the same birds, though. I mean, you're really stuffing a bird and then killing yourself. Yeah, I don't know if that's the thing, but you know what? You do it.
Guys, For Real has been around forever.
Where?
There's one in Puyallup at the 112th Street Shell Station.
All South End.
They have them everywhere. Apparently, there's some here in Seattle as well.
What, For real?
Yeah, for real.
Where? What gas stations? I mean, are they at like Jackson's type stations? Is that what they're saying?
I've seen a lot of Shell. I've seen Chevron.
You know what the problem is that I actually don't go into gas stations anymore.
Oh.
Ever since they do the little thing, pay at the pump, I don't go inside.
Oh, you got to get your cookie in the station, man.
That's probably I don't get my cookie.
Yeah, see, that's what I used to have. That I fed my zinger habit that way, and I really had to stop going into the gas station because they have them right there. They know I want them. They know I'll get them and buy them. And now if there's a For Real real damn shake machine in there, I really have to just basically avoid those places.
So they've been around for like 10 years, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I can't. I mean, I've walked through a lot of gas stations and never noticed a shake machine.
There's a few in Bellevue, BJ. There's one at the Sunset Arco, Lake Hill Shell, Sandu Shell Mini Mart, Porter's. Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of options, buddy.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is I don't think we have any on Mercer Island, and that's where I usually get my gas. That I mean, or if we do, I don't know about it.
Nope. The closest one to Mercer Island, I think, is the Beacon Avenue Shell.
Yeah, that's it. See, there we go. See, Mercer Island is just like, I don't know why Mercer Island says no to everything. They say no to everything. Everything that's cool, Mercer Island's like, no, thank you.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, well, or either that, someone's saying no to Mercer Island. It could be a war on Mercer Island that I don't know about. All the cool stuff does not come here.
I think that's exactly what it is, man.
That's what it is.
Missing out on all the great stuff.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose.
Ooh, someone wants to know if you can only watch 2 sports for the rest of your life, what would they be? And the catch is you can only watch one live, and the other one you have to watch on the TV.
Oh, that's easy for me completely.
Same here.
Yeah. All right, what do you got, Steve?
It's high and fishing.
Which one is live?
Oh, clearly fishing.
All right. Yeah, right.
No, for me, it's football on the TV.
Yes.
And hockey in person.
Okay.
So Kraken, obviously, hook me up with some season tickets, please. And Seahawks, just pay my cable plan.
Yeah. Oh, this is I think you guys can guess mine.
Baseball and football.
Yes. Which one is live?
Baseball's live.
There you go. You got it.
Wow. All right.
You guys picked it. Perfect.
I'm going to guess Danny's.
Okay.
It's going to be football and soccer.
Yes.
And soccer is live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, really,
Damn,
football
Steve, you're good at this.
football is a great sport to watch on TV out of all of them.
It's so much better on TV, man.
Out of all of them, it
And
really is.
The time of year. I mean, I would rather stay home and make myself a big bowl of chili and warm up on my couch while watching Monday Night Football.
I like going one game a year just to remind myself of what a miserable experience it is trying to get down there to park, the amount of money you spend, and the fun you have at the game, of course.
For sure.
But once I stopped having season tickets for the Hawks and started watching games at home, it was such a smart financial decision, and B, it just removes all the stress.
Yes.
I enjoy watching the games on the couch.
And I really believe you miss a lot by not watching it on television. And that's the other thing. You just really miss a lot.
Especially if you're sitting, because I used to sit in section 117. They were great seats as far as like close, but you couldn't get any kind of perception of when a first down was really happening. And when you're watching the 300 level, I had a way better experience being able to see how the game was unfolding. But on TV, it's still better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Vicky and Rev. Well, Rev, I
want Steve to try to guess mine. And I actually came up with non-joke answers.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not just trying to troll you on this one.
Okay, because I was going to go like a Renaissance fair.
Medieval jousting, yes.
I'm going to go soccer and hockey.
Okay.
And I'm going to say he's going to go to soccer games and watch hockey on TV.
Oh, you're sort of, well, you got at least one correct in the sports.
Soccer.
I would go hockey and go in person.
Okay.
Because I've gone to Thunderbirds games and those are fantastic and super fun.
Always a blast.
And actually the one that I would see on TV would be MMA.
Oh, that's a sport. Yeah. Okay.
I know some people are like, Steve, you wouldn't go with wrestling? I'm like, well, wrestling's sports entertainment. I mean, I feel like we're going with actual sports where the ending is not legally predetermined. It's just,
Good way to put that.
It's debatable in some sports.
Yeah,
totally. If you put wrestling in as a sport, Steve's head's going to explode because he won't be able to pick.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, because you have. I mean, we know you have to watch it because you just paid for another wrestling service on your TV, and you also love going live to see wrestling. So that would be tough.
Yeah, it's so much fun, especially because you run into some people you know and people you don't know, and it's just a fun experience. It's more like going to a concert than actually going to a sporting event.
Now, Vicky,
can you guess mine?
I would say that I didn't even know you like sports, really. That's a tough one. Does anybody have a guess for Vicky? I don't think she'd. I mean,
I think she's going to go down the BJ road. And BJ Shea.
What?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a whole other topic.
Go to baseball games, watch football.
No.
Damn it.
What about to go to baseball games? I thought that would be Is it go to baseball games?
Nope.
Oh, I know. Soccer's one of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's right. I forgot that your family loves soccer. What's the other one though?
Synchronized swimming. Someone just texted in.
That's it.
Close, no. Hockey. I love going to hockey games. And I love going to soccer games, but if I would rather go see a hockey game than watch it on TV.
How do we not know that about you?
Yeah, I've gone to the Everett Silvertips games a bunch of times. It's a lot of fun. It's just a fun experience to kind of get in that vibe. I don't know any of the players' names, but I love yelling at the other players. It's just, you get into it.
Yeah. I had no idea that you've been going to Tips games. That is,
it's been a minute, but...
Still, it's been a minute for everybody.
So you probably seen my buddy Dawson Butt play.
I have, and I remember the first time I saw him, he got in a fight, and I'm like, but...
Yeah, but with 2 T's. He's awesome. He likes to fight.
Yeah, it was...
So did his dad as well. His dad played for the Tacoma, for the Rockets, and the SaberCats, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I love watching them because you get that local vibe for sure.
All right, it's time now to answer an even bigger question. What do Ryan Castle and a webcam have in common? I'm going to tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
Hey, BJ, you want to ask the question to Ryan?
All right, why not? What do Ryan Castle and a webcam have in common?
People go, wait, you could really make a living like that?
Well, let me tell you something. There is a guy, and his name is Steven from Florida, and he was arrested last month for criminal mischief and taken to county jail. And, he got out on a $1,000 bond, and while he was booking in the booking area where he was getting discharged, he stole a webcam off one of the computers, and he slipped it into his pocket. And
Smart.
Yeah, really. Yeah. So, and the jail was like, hey, one of our cameras are missing, and the police did some investigating, figured out that Steven stole it as he was being discharged. So
I wonder if it was one of the criminals we had in here earlier.
Right? We should check our footage.
That's exactly what they did. And they were like, hey, Steven, it was you. You're the one that was doing this. So he got arrested again. And it was on Thursday. They brought him in for theft. He's out on bond again. And as far as we know, this time he didn't take any souvenirs, as far as we know.
Something with people named Steven.
Watch it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Only the PHs, not the Vs.
Now, those people named Ryan, well, they have 12 packs. Next.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
Would you pull it out at like a bar or at, if you had people over, like, do you want to see George Washington's hair? But wouldn't you be afraid, like, this is a $40,000 investment?
Yeah, you don't bring that out to the... Of course, if Steve would be the guy that if you had all that money, you'd bring that out to a bar.
Oh, I'd get my ear pierced and I would have it on an earring.
There you go.
Wow. Ooh. All right.
That's the only reason why I'd have my ears pierced is so I can rock a George Washington hair earring.
That's a hell of a... Or either that, Steve, that's the only piece of hair hanging off your head.
That's a good point.
Oh, wow.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I'm getting my wages garnished. Can bankruptcy help with that?
Absolutely. One of the big reasons people file bankruptcy is because they have a judgment or a lawsuit against them, or their wages are getting garnished, and so they can't pay their other regular ongoing bills. People sometimes think that you can't file bankruptcy once they have a judgment against them or once a garnishment has started, and that's not true. Filing bankruptcy will immediately stop any garnishment that you have going, except for child support, and stop your creditors from continuing on with garnishments of your bank account, your wages, and in most cases will discharge that liability through the bankruptcy process. And we can file a bankruptcy case for you usually the day you come in.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.